Guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be pulling the Streetglide out today. Taking a look at this thing a little closer. It is a 2023 107 standard. It's not the special. Let me get all this crap out of the way, get the mini Jeep out of the way. We're going to back this thing out and take a look at it. Just go over what has been done to it, what I want to do to it still, that kind of stuff. First, let's take a look at the channel. Oh, sitting down here looking at this. Of course, have the Yingling. We are so close. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs, guys, so we can get this channel monetized. We are currently at 734. When we hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna do some kind of a giveaway. I don't know what, but I'm gonna be so damn happy. I'm gonna give away something. So let's do it. We're close. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get there. Come on. Guys, got her pulled outside so you can see it a little better. It's too damn cold to take for a ride. It is like in the 40s here in Missouri today. But we can go over the bike, get a real good look at it. There's the Jeep. It is a 2023 Streetglide, I say standard, 107. Because it's not a special with 114, I believe. So what have I done to this bike? I actually really love this bike. This is, I won't say this is my favorite Harley, but it's my favorite Harley for touring. It allows me and the wife to go places. I mean, I like the V-Rod. It's got a little more spunk to it. It feels better when you're riding it as far as, you know, just raked out badassery. But this one allows for touring, for me and the wife to go places on it. We are taking it to Sturgis this year. We've taken it down to Lake of the Ozarks, you know, 3, 4, 5 hour rides, and it does great. Okay, let's go over it, and I will tell you everything I've done. We'll start from the beginning, the front end. I have done the headlight. That's an Amazon knockoff. It's not a Harley Daymaker. Those things are like 400 bucks. It's insane for a headlight. That was like 80 bucks, and it's absolutely great. Did the LEDs on the turn signals. They're white and then they go orange. Let me turn those on for you so you can see them. Oh, I believe they'll come on like that. Yeah, there we go. And then when you turn the blinker on, let me turn it. And then when you turn the blinker on, they switch over to orange, from white to orange. They're really good. Anybody who's interested in where I got them, I forgot, I can't remember the particular company right now, but I'll put it in the description if anybody wants to know. Then I went with the lowers. Those provide great wind protection. If you don't have lowers on, and I wasn't sold on the looks on them, but I actually don't think they look too bad now. But those are like less than 100 bucks off of Amazon. Then they just bolt right on. Plus it gives you a little extra storage here. I think they've got ones where you can put speakers in the front, but I didn't want to have to wire them up and all that shit. The radio's loud enough the way it is, I think. And they provide extra storage. You can throw all kinds of shit in there. And it's where you can reach it. Not like a saddlebag. You know, when you're riding, you can actually get in and out of there. So love the lowers. They provide a lot of wind protection, and they actually have a slot there, a door that you can open up and close. Then I put the highway pegs on, so you can kind of kick back. I don't honestly use them that often, but every once in a while, kick your legs out when you need to stretch them out a little bit. Okay, did some of the little stupid stuff, the covers. I did that and did this cover. Not because I'm in love with this live to ride thing, it's just because those were both plain disc. And it was just too much bare chrome, like with nothing there. They're both, you know how they look factory. They're both just solid disc, and it just was too much. So put those on there. Change the badges out on the tank. That's one thing I hated on the standards and not the special, was the like traditional Harley barn shield. It was some wording, you know, that said Harley Davidson, and I really just didn't like the emblems at all. I love the just classic emblem look on the tank. Looks way better, I think. Next, did the heated grips. Probably my favorite modification to this bike. I had them installed when I did the handlebars. These are, I believe, if I remember correctly, 12-inch. KST, I believe, is the company. KTS, something like that. 12-inch, and they sit perfectly. I didn't want to get 10s because, and I also didn't want to go crazy on ape hanger where your hands are way up above you. So 12s fit perfect, but 10s on the reviews I seen, when you're looking down, would cover the mirrors, and you couldn't see the mirrors. You had to get mirror relocators. I didn't want to go through all that. Got the 12s, and from this riding position, you can look over and see the mirrors perfectly. So if anybody's wondering, go with the 12s. They sit absolutely perfect. Like I said, they don't have your hands way up in the air, but they also look good, and they sit just above the top where they look good, like this. Much better than factory. I think factory are 8-inch. These are 12s. Anyways, I was saying, heated grips. These are the Kahuna, I believe is what they're called, heated grips. And man, I love these things. I use these things even when it's not like freezing cold out. Turn them on, they keep your hands nice and warm. I'm in my 40s. I'm one of those people that uses the heated seat in the car. Even when I don't have the heater on in the car, you know, just because it feels good, it's warm. But the heated grips, and the Harley dealership, I've already told you how awesome they are. When I had them install these bars, I bought the heated grips, and they said, we got the bars off anyways, we'll install them for free. So that was a good score. How many miles we got on this thing? Just for shits and giggles. Oh, it probably ain't gonna tell me unless I start it. Oh, yeah, it did. 3,800, so not crazy. We've had it, I've had it almost exactly a year. Today's what, December 20th, something like that? But almost exactly a year, because I think I bought it December 23rd of last year. Last day of the year I went in there, got a good deal on it. Was happy about it. That is the only option this bike has, is the large touchscreen. On the standard, it comes, not the special, it comes standard with a little bitty one. And the dealership only orders the standards with this upgrade. It's a $1,000 upgrade, and it's worth every penny. It's really good. What else did I do? The seat. The seat is off of a 2024 Streetglide. When they came out, they redesigned the seat. It's much better leather. It looks better. It feels better. It's way more supportive. Now, the fitment on it, everybody told me it wouldn't fit. Even the dealerships won't fit. The 24 seats won't fit on the 23s. They fit no problem whatsoever. But you do have that gap there, where on the 23 stock seats you do not have that gap. The seat goes all the way up to here. So you have that gap if you use the 24 seat. But I just got some chrome to cover it. I think it looks good. Hell, it looks like it could have been factory that way. But the seat itself is way nicer. Much better stitching. Much better material. Way softer. It's softer and more supportive at the same time. They did a really nice job on the seats for the 24, the factory seats. And I got that seat for like $100. It was a brand new takeoff. Okay, what else have I done? The exhaust. Those are neighbor haters. I didn't do a full exhaust. I think it's worthless as far as power is concerned. But I wanted a little more sound. Harleys are surprisingly quiet stock. Yeah, those are Cobra, if you can see it. Cobra neighbor haters. So just the mufflers, but it sounds really good. It makes it way more rowdy. I'll start it up here in a second and let you hear it. And then put the little rack there and the back support. Got to have that for the wife so she doesn't fall off. And then we use this. We've got a little suitcase we put on there if we go somewhere. And man, it fits perfect. It just sits right nice to there. Attaches to the back seat. It's got a little support there. Perfect. But I think we've got it set up pretty much the way we like it. You don't have to do $10,000 worth of modifications to these bikes. You don't have to get cams and a full engine upgrade. You don't have to do a full exhaust. You don't have to do aftermarket wheels that are $3,000. Just buy the thing, do a few little mods to make it yours, and ride it. Enjoy it. I like the wheels. I do like the Prodigy wheels on the Streetglide Special more, but it really wasn't worth the. I don't know. I'll say this: at the time, it wasn't worth it to me to spend the extra $5,000 or $6,000 between the standard and the special. It goes from 107 to the 114, I believe, and I think it's like an 8 horsepower difference. Guys, for 8 horsepower, I'm not paying thousands more. Now, I know you get other stuff than that. It's the engine upgrade. You get this standard. Different wheels. Different bags, but I actually prefer the shorter bags like this, just the looks of them. I don't like the look of the long bags on the special. So there's a few differences, but I really, if I can remember correctly, I think it's a $7,000 price difference. And at the time, I just was like, nah. I just want a bike to ride, just a nice, comfortable touring bike. And $7,000 cheaper made all the difference in the world. Now, that being said, do I understand if you buy a special? Yeah. I think, it's definitely justifiable. You get the engine, you get the big radio, the longer bags. I'm sure I'm missing some other shit. The wheels, the tank emblems come on their stock. They look better. You get the upgraded headlight, I think. Check me on this if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe you get the upgraded headlight. But this is stuff you can do yourself. The headlight was less than $100 off of Amazon, So I just went the cheap route. Now, they do have a lot better color options for the special, although they're very expensive and you will pay for them. I think some of them are like $2,000 for the better color options on the special. So I went with the standard. If I could go back in time, would I go with the special? Nope. I would stay with the standard. That's all you need. The horsepower difference is negligible, and it's basically the same freaking bike. So let me start this up for you guys. Let you hear how the pipes sound. If I can get it neutral. Let me get her in neutral. There we go. Actually worked for once. It has not been started in a couple weeks, maybe more. Definitely louder, way louder. Just the muffler change, way louder. I won't do it too much because my neighbors don't really love the sound. But yeah, guys, that's the standard 107, the Streetglide. Great bike, great for touring. If you're looking to go places, I recommend you get one. I got a Softail before this because I thought it looked better, and then figured out, yeah, we can't go anywhere on it. I mean, you can, but holy shit, this is just a way better way to travel. Especially if you have a wife. It's way more comfortable for them. She rode the Softail with me a little bit on the back and was just torture. So this, she can go for hours. So there it is, guys. Any questions about anything I went over, let me know. I wish we could get it out and drive it today, but it's just too freaking cold. My nose is running out here. We'll do another video where we get her out and drive her, but that's it for now. Next video is probably going to be the V-Rod. If it's a little bit warmer day, we'll pull it out here and take it for a ride.